from the city by the bay, AT&T Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Jake Peavy will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he was very effective last year. As a starting pitcher, he had an ERA under 3. When you do that, you're keeping your ball club in the game, giving them a chance to win every time out.
Matt Carpenter heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Third baseman, number 13.
Drilled to the right side, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
They got right out in front of this pitch and pulled it sharply right through the hole. Now they get something started early with the leadoff man on base to begin the ball game.
Line drive to left. Parker has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he gave up a hit with the first pitch he threw. Now he gets an out with the second. At least we'll have a quick game on our hands if this keeps up.
Peavy sets. First pitch on the way. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hence on the move. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pence. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Albert Pujols set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Here comes the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Span is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Jake Peavy looking. Lance Lynn will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, last year, ERA was not good. Skyrocketed all season long. He's hoping to post a much better year this time around.
Joe Pennant comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, center fielder
Denard Span will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
And that is swung on and missed by Span as he set down for the second out. Buster Posey gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yadier Molina will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Yadier Molina.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
And on a night when the temperature is in the 40s, this one's going to sting for a while. No doubt about that.
PB's ready. First pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 7, Matt Holliday.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So that's a big home run in his career, number 300. He's been a solid power threat for a long time now, and as we've seen over the years, he's been steadily climbing that all-time list.
And I can tell you, it's a thrill every time you hit a home run, but obviously there are ones that are more special than others. No question, number 300 is one of those special numbers. Some really good hitters never got there, so I can really appreciate what he's done in his career thus far.
Yeah, well, you got a lot closer to 300 than any other living Los Angeles Dodgers. This is such a cool moment for this guy. And when you check the record books, what is there, like 150 guys that have ever reached 300 homers? So he's right up there with some of the heavyweights in this game.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Lance Lynn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Hunter Pence will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Brandon Belt started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Hit out towards second. Wong is there. On to first, and there were 2 down. Brandon Crawford gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Matt Carpenter is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
TV into the windup. Here it is. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Pence coming on. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one away in the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Span. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Colton Wong is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just got a piece up the, and that is off the first base bag. And they're going to get it out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. Boy, and a nice inning. Matt Duffy will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First offering on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Settling in now, Jarrett Parker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Jake Peavy will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Lays off 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Joe Pennant will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now. 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail it here 2-0. Albert Pujols is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Here's PV back to work now as Jake gets ahead here with a good pitch. It's 0-1. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. PV has his target. Here it comes. This is line to left. He'll take this in without much trouble, and two are gone here to start the fourth.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Striding into the box, Rendell Grichuk. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Pence. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. It's the Cardinals 2, and there is Denard Span. As we told you, he'll start things out here in the home fourth. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Throw on to first in time, one away.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Buster Posey will dig in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball four. Digging in now, Hunter Pence. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Pujols camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping in, Brandon Belt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way? Go ahead and do it.
Swing and a high chopper. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Giants nothing. And there is Matt Holliday now. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Peavy gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. hit the other way out toward right field. Hence giving chase. He's got it one away. Stephen Piscotty stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the seats, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Hence is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Lance Lynn in now, hopped out in his first trip. Shot towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Down in order go the Cardinals, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Brandon Crawford will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
In there, 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Matt Duffy is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Stepping in now, Jarrett Parker. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
It seems like he's just dancing around him so far in this at-bat. No fastballs yet, behind 2-0. I know what I'm looking for if I'm hit.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good at-bat so far here with 2 away. Gonna go down in order, at least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here. Jake Peavy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
And no contact that time by Peavy, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Matt Carpenter will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Here's Johnny Peralta now. Line drive to center field. Span is there, and he has it for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Colton Wong will stand in. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Here's Albert now. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Pence is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. On to the bottom of the 6th. Joe Panik will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Wong has it, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Denard Span will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hard liner toward short. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the 2nd hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Buster Posey stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That worked.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
And when you're still searching for your first extra base hit of the game, this will work as a nice substitute. He's into second with the old single and a stolen base routine.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Lynn comes set. Here's the first pitch. Hunter Pence is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Piscotty is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. Well, he's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets this one high and deep to right, and this is going to splash down for a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the Giants have come back to tie it now at 3. Brandon Crawford is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That home run a moment ago, 407 feet officially. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye. Back here in San Francisco. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Yadier Molina is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Panic. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
One thing to keep in mind, he's due to bat third in the next half inning, so you wonder if this half inning could be the last one we see of him out there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Matt Holliday will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game.
This guy has certainly been a tough out so far. He follows up that home run from earlier with his 3rd RBI of the ballgame.
Stephen Piscotty steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Over now is Pence to make the grab. 2 away now.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Lance Lynn will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far.
Well, he's got nothing to show for it, but his last at-bat was a nice one. He put a good swing on it.
This is skied out toward right. Pence has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. So Matt Duffy will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. You surprised they've left this guy out there to start the 7th?
I thought he was looking a little shaky in the 6th, so I don't think he's going to be on a real long leash right here.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game. I mean, they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Jarrett Parker stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty over to his right. 2 gone.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Juan Uribe is going to be summoned off the bench to pinch hit, so that will officially end the night of work for Jake Peavy. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1.
He might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Fastball called for strike 2.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They still trail it here 4-3. George Cantos will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
George Cantos.
Matt Carpenter will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
And I'll tell you what, I wouldn't trade places with that guy for anything. I mean, this would sting on a 95-degree afternoon in Arlington. But on a cold night like this, he's going to be fueling up for a couple of hours. That's called a good old-fashioned jam sandwich.
And this is lined hard to deep left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Colton Wong will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. But they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Joe Panik will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Lynn steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Any question in your guys' minds about bringing the starter back here for the 8th inning?
I would have thought 7 innings would have been enough, but knowing this guy, he may have talked his manager into letting him stay and go out there for one more inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And you keep thinking maybe this will be his last inning, but if he keeps on rolling through the lineup like he is, why take him out?
Into the box, Denard Span. He singled his last time up. There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Lyons.
Denard Span gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
0-2, here it comes. Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. Piscotty in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. Digging in, Buster Posey. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Seth Maness will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
Seth Maness.
Buster Posey will step in. Couple of walks thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit on the ground to short. Peralta's there. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch and the inning is over. Albert Pujols will get us started in the next half inning. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. And there indeed is Albert Pujols. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Yadier Molina will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Chopped weakly to the left. throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Rendell Grichuk ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parker has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down. Leading off the inning, Hunter Pence, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Molina has it, and he makes the throw to first. Pence is retired, and there's 1 away. Brandon Belt strides forward to bat again, coming off a home run that plated 3 scores in his last appearance.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
First pitch on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Peralta is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Brandon Crawford stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trevor Rosenthal is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Brandon Crawford will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, he's definitely been scuffling so far in this one, and you've got to have a short memory in this sport, guys, or else games like this will eat at you for weeks.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Matt Holliday. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 4-3. Good night from San Francisco.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Giants, 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the St. Louis Cardinals pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco, 4-3. Heading into today, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division. The Cardinals sit in first place in the National League Central Division. The Cubbies totaled 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 2-0. At the moment, the Cubs are atop the NL Central. The Mets are in last place in the NL East. Ender Inciarte had 3 hits on the day as the Braves downed the Marlins 4-3. Right now, the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. The Braves sit in 1st place in the National League East Division. The Rockies pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 3-1. Looking at the standings, the Padres are in 3rd place in the NL West. The Rockies sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division. The Blue Jays got 11 overall hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-2. Heading into today, the Blue Jays sit in 1st place in the American League East Division. The Royals are in last place in the AL Central. The Red Sox completed a short 2-game sweep as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-3. At the moment, the Red Sox are atop the American League East Division. The Rangers are in last place in the AL West. The White Sox took down the visiting Orioles 6-4. Right now, the White Sox sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. The Orioles are in 4th place in the AL East. The Twins left fielder, number 20, drove in 4 and had a home run as the Twins pushed past the Angels 4-2. Looking at the standings, the Angels sit in 1st place in the American League West Division. The Twins are leading the Central Division. Doug Fister finished the complete game in his win as the Astros disposed of the Mariners 3-1. As of today, the Astros are in third place in the AL West. The Mariners are atop the American League West. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.